Akademiks, and check it out. Now, listen, man, I hate to do this, because just like a parent got to scold his own child, and you know it's going to hurt you more, it's going to hurt them, because, man, I like this guy. This is Tory Lanez I'm talking about. I fuck with him. New wave, I mean, he kind of got that bravado I kind of like. He's coming for the top, even though I don't think he's near the top. He says he's coming for the number one spot, and I'm like, huh? Nigga, where you at on the list? You're not top 10. You ain't top 20. Nigga, you might not even be top 30. Okay, that might be a stretch, but still, definitely not top 10. Now, here's the thing. Okay, this is where we got to expose this thing. I'm sorry to tell y'all, man, all right? We got to expose that Tory Lanez, while coming up the ranks, has used and abused Drake's name for leverage, hoping to, by word association or name association, be somewhat mentioned in the same mix with Drake, that it would seem like he's a bigger artist than he actually is. Let me explain. Before you knew who this nigga was, and by the way, listen, I've known Tory Lanez, or I've known his music for 5 years. I think he's dope. Always thought he was dope. But for the mainstream audience, they probably know one song, okay? Maybe two, but pretty much one. Now, before he was big, he was baiting Drake and trying to be seen in the same light as Drake, because Drake was putting on for Canada. At one point, he was marketed as Drake's little brother, and he embraced it. Because you know why? Because Drake wasn't giving him the attention for whatever reason. Maybe Drake thought he was whack. I don't think he's whack, but maybe Drake thought he was whack. Or maybe Drake thought he was copied. I don't know what the fuck. But Drake didn't give no attention, but he kept trying to, oh yeah, I'm Drake's little brother. Okay? Now, after not denying that initially, right, because rumors are flying, he then makes a fucking video. This is before anyone knew him. He makes a video. He says, check this out. He said, yo, Drake, I got a challenge for you. This is a $10,000 challenge. Basically, I got 10 racks for you if you listen to my music and you don't like it. Basically, trying to just use a marketing scheme to get on.
I never had. Now, Drake, I get compared to you on a daily basis, and it's an honor. I like your music. But I got 10 G's here that says you will love mine. And if for any reason you don't like my music, 10 G's is yours. Now, I work hard for my money. My mom always told me that if there was anything I ever really believed in, just go all out for it. This is all I got. Just come play the game, Drake. But keep in mind, I can't lose.
Now, I get the hustle. I see what it is, but let's not act like you didn't use Drake to get on, okay? Let's not act like when, Drake's been hating on you. No, bro, you try to use his name to get on, nigga ignored you. That's what it is, okay? Now, anyway, the guy's on now. And, I mean, Drake even addressed it like, yo, bro, if you're on now, bro, do your thing. Don't keep bringing my name up. I mean, it kind of makes sense. But Tory Lanez consistently brings up, or takes shots at Drake. And, by the way, Drake ain't innocent either. Drake takes shots back. Drake has even dissed him on a couple of songs. But here is the most egregious thing. Because Tory Lanez, when he shows up to these radio interviews, he acts like, yo, I'm just doing me. I don't want no beef. I don't want no problems with that man. I'm just cool. No, listen, I don't feed my family. Don't ask me about Drake. Let's talk about my album. And I'm like, nigga, you based your whole little come up around Drake. So why the fuck, when you actually get to an interview, you think niggas not gonna ask you about Drake? Now, that's between him and Drake, okay? But let's get to the blasphemous statement. He says he's the best in Canada, and ain't nobody in Canada gonna be better than him. Now, y'all probably gonna think I'm gonna be like, oh no, he's not better than Drake. No, listen, put Drake on the fucking sideline. Nigga? You ain't half as good, a quarter as good as my nigga, The Weeknd, all right? The Weeknd is the GOAT over there, all right? The Weeknd is doing some shit that you niggas would dream of doing, all right? The Weeknd is flat out that guy. And yes, you a singing nigga too, because you, just like Drake, y'all hybrid rap and sing. Now, you heard what he said at Made in America Festival, obviously answering to Drake when Drake went to Philly and he was talking shit about Tory Lanez. Yes, they're going to talk shit back and forth. I'm not even wronging him for that. Okay? But I do want to let him know, nigga, you are nowhere near the best in Canada. Okay? You're not the best in rap. You're not the best in Canada. And you should not be offended or try to then switch up or ask interviewers, stop asking me about that man. When you go on stage, you talk about that man. If Drake did an interview, niggas going to be asking Drake about you. Unless he says, I don't want to be asked about you, and niggas will still try. So that's just what it is, man. Tory Lanez, bruh, yo, you got to crawl before you can walk and walk before you can run. You're not even in the top 10 conversation yet. What the fuck are you talking about? You one of the best. Best at what? I mean, you're still trying to find your sound. I got a full album review for you, bruh. You still trying to find your sound. So what are we talking about now? What are we talking about? While you are supremely talented, let's not act like you don't know what it is. Okay? We all know what it is, bro. You are still finding yourself as an artist. You're going to continue to grow. Listen, in 5 years' time, man, I might be doing a video say, yo, this nigga Tory Lanez is the best. But right now, nigga, you are nowhere close. Nowhere close. Okay? So, in reality, before you throw out blanket statements like Drake is the only person that's from Canada, nigga, just call out Drake directly. Because when I hear that, I'm like, is niggas throwing salt on the weekend? Yo, what, care? Most of these niggas you can't compete with. I'll tell you the facts, man. You can't. Can't. Okay? Tory Lanez, you cool and everything, but you can't compete with some of these niggas. Not right now. But you are growing, and you're definitely not whack. So, that's all I'm saying. Know yourself, bro. Get a comment box, what you guys like. Definitely subscribe to Akademiks. I'm